Welcome everyone to this month's Astrocolorscope. My name's Elizabeth Harper and my website is sealedwithlove.com. So in a moment I'm going to take some crystals from my crystal bag. I'm going to throw them into a group of 12 houses and see which houses want to be influenced by which crystals. I'll read the colors, the crystals and any other energy that comes with them for your star sign. I'll take a crystal from this bag as well. These are just beads, different colors in there and other different symbols as well. We'll see what other influences want to come up. And then I'll take a card from the Voyager deck, and the idea of this is that it's your own card and it's up to you to take a look at the card and see what most draws you on that card in this moment, and then ask yourself, what does that mean? What does that mean? So that will give you a little extra influence for your month ahead that's just for you. Okay, so to begin with, I'm going to start just with a little bit of astrology for this coming month for August. So this is a kind of an interesting month because Venus is retrograde for the whole month. So this is very much about it's a revision, it's a clear out of the emotions, because Venus is about love. So it could be getting rid of some relationships. You may have already started to do this, or you might be redefining those relationships and saying, that's it, enough is enough, this is what I want. If you can't give it to me, then I'm sorry, I'm going to move on. So that kind of energy is coming in because you're going to be reassessing your values. So it's not just about relationships, it's about anything that you love, everything that you love. So also Saturn is moving direct, so it's going to be a little bit easier from the perspective of business and getting things organized in your life. There's also a sense of criticism that may be coming up because Saturn is square Jupiter on the 3rd. So it just moves direct and then it squares with Jupiter, and Jupiter is a planet of expansion. It's like everything is wonderful, and then Saturn is saying, hang on a minute, you need to be more organized, you need to be more stable, you need to be more strict, whereas Jupiter wants to go out and have a good time. So when they're squaring each other, it's almost like you have to, it's not that you have to stop, but you may stop and start looking at what it is you're doing in your life. And it might be about restructuring your business, particularly because I keep feeling like that Saturn energy is coming in around business. So with the Jupiter at square, it's stopping you from maybe spending lots of money and organizing yourself instead. It's that kind of vibe to it. On the 29th is a full moon. There's a new moon, obviously, which is on the 14th. The 14th is Leo new moon, and that's about creativity, and again, it's very emotional energy. But the 29th with the full moon is a supermoon. It's when the moon is really close to the earth. And so the moon affects our emotions. It's in Pisces. So with Pisces particularly, I'm a Pisces. With Pisces, it's a very emotional sign. It's a very emotional, intuitive, imaginative, a little bit addictive as well sign. So with the full moon coming in, and with it being a supermoon, for all of us, it's saying that this can be an emotional time, especially with that Venus retrograde as well. So that whole energy is saying that this is a sensitive month, particularly if you have moon in Pisces, and if you're a Pisces as well. But even if you're a Cancerian, it doesn't make any difference. That moon energy is really going to get all of us kind of rolling in that emotional quagmire. It's not a bad thing at all. It really is about, the whole month is about reassessing our values and about figuring out what is right for us, relationships and particularly business too. So I feel that with the new moon on the 14th, there's a Uranus and there's a Venus aspect that comes in with that. And that's again about relationships. But because of the Uranus, because of that kind of surprise element, it could be that you go against the grain. So it might be that people are saying, this is what you need to do. And you say, no, I'm going to do my own thing. And again, it feels like that is the theme for the whole month, is really finding your individuality, really going with what is right for you, what feels right for you, not listening to what other people say, just taking on their wisdom, but maybe just going with your own intuition. This is a very highly intuitive month, especially with that big full moon coming at the end of the month. Okay, so I feel like I'm out of breath there. So now we're going to move on to your star sign. Let's see what crystals come up for you. Okay, Aries, so for you, you have a lot of grounding energy this month. In your third house went this lovely piece of red jasper. Now, it looks kind of brown, doesn't it? So this is a grounding stone. Whenever you get red stones, it's often about the Kundalini coming up, but it's also about putting your roots into the earth. So that's the first stone. Then you got this black tourmaline heart. Black tourmaline is about protection, but you're protected when you're grounded. So this went into your 7th house. So it's kind of interesting to me because 3rd house, 7th house, there's a relationship energy going on here. And this is very much about, it's almost about getting things organized in your home, in your relationships, where you want particular people to be at a particular time, where you want to be at a particular time. There's a lot of communication that's going to be going on that is very practical. So it could be, you know, that you've got family members that you need to communicate with, to talk to, that you have to figure out what's going on in their lives and navigate what's going on in their lives with your own life. Try to organize everything together. These are grounding, so it means that it's really important for you this month to be practical, to get your finances sorted out. This is an educational energy in the 3rd house, so you have to, you know, if you've been putting off doing homework or studying for something, now is the time to do it. It's almost like you're going to get the energy to do it. I also feel that with these particular stones, that there may be somebody around you that's negative, and it might be time to either move them out of your life or talk to them, communicate with them, and let them know that this is not resonating with you anymore, and you need somebody who's going to be much more positive, a much more positive influence in your life. I also feel with these that there's something around your health. It's not going to be the same with everybody, but I feel as if you're going to be doing some cleansing your body, maybe cleansing your emotions. This is very physical, so it seems almost like it's a physical cleanse. So you could be changing your diet or taking something out of your diet. You may also, you know, this looks almost like a kidney stone. You may also find that you want to drink more water to cleanse something out of your system. This is very watery month anyway, with all that full moon and new moon energy. There's always a full moon and a new moon, but it's a supermoon energy. So there's a lot of emotional stuff coming up, and you as a fire sign, it may be that you've tucked something down deep within your soul, deep within your system, within your body, and that needs to be cleansed out because it's a little bit too fiery for you. Ooh, that's right. Get a little shake when that's right. So with this heart, I also feel like you are with relationships. There may be somebody that you're trying to communicate with, that you're trying reach out to, and it may be a little bit challenging for you to get to them. So it could be that they're far away overseas and they're not quite as accessible as you'd like, or it could be that you are trying to communicate with someone who doesn't want to listen. So I feel that is what this is connected to, but I keep being reminded that when I'm looking at this, it's like a reflection. So you can use your intuition to figure out what's going on with that person through your own feelings. Or you can find them through your own feelings, yeah? So then the final stone that came up, this went into your 4th house. This is a clear crystal, quartz crystal. This amplifies everything. So going back to that kind of figuring things out with your family, 4th house is around family, parents, your home, your private persona. It's almost like you are cleansing things out of your life, but this is an amplifier. So I feel as if you are. It could be that you're having a party this month with your family, and you're just trying to get everything organized, trying to get all your ducks in a row. There is a sense with this. I keep getting this water energy. There's a sense with this that you might have a burst pipe, you might have water coming in your basement, you might have more emotions than usual, and there may be more of an emotional kind of vibe around you in your community or in your family as well. That's what it feels like with this particular stone. I do feel on another level that towards the end of the month that you are becoming much more powerful. It's almost like you're in a more powerful position. And yeah, there's a sense of you cutting your losses, or you're tying up loose ends or something. It's like there's a completion of a project, and then you move on and you begin something new, which is a lot more powerful for you. It's great. So then the card that came up, nearly forgot the bead, didn't I, that came with that. So you got this lovely blue indigo bead, and with indigo, it's very much about vision. So this is saying, in the next few months, you really need to have a vision of what your next step is, especially when this, just drop the card on the floor, especially when this comes in too, because it's like you're letting go of one thing, and then you need to bring this other energy in as well. So this is about vision, and also having a positive vision and not a negative vision. So decide what you want and not what you don't want. So then the card that came up for you is this Child of Crystals. Do you see that? So take a look at that and see what you are most attracted to. Then ask yourself, what does that mean? What does that mean? So now, when I look at this card, I immediately went to this little piece right there. And it almost looks like a piece of iron pyrite. And iron pyrite is fool's gold. And fool's gold, people would find that and think that it was gold, but it wasn't. It's iron. But iron has a magnetic quality, doesn't it? It's like you attract things, or magnets are attracted to iron. There's some kind of attraction magnetism that's there, and it's gold, so it's about abundance. So to me, this is saying that something is coming to you, and I feel like it's after this you've gotten rid of this, and with the vision part of it, that something wonderful is coming to you. A great little golden opportunity is coming to you. It could be abundance, it could be wealth, prosperity, etc. Whatever it is, it just feels like it's going to slot into your life. What you have to be careful of is not to have too much of a barrier around you, a protective barrier around you, so that you miss the opportunity. Okay, that's it for this month's Astrocolorscope. Hope you've enjoyed it. Do please give it a thumbs up if you did. Share it on social media with your friends, through email. And also remember to leave me a comment below. Let me know how the messages resonated for you. Remember to subscribe to my love letter and grab your free color kit. Find out what your true colors are at bit.ly/color kit. And also remember, I do offer guidance sessions, lots of different guidance sessions, and particularly crystal gem readings, which you might be interested in. That's at sealwithlove.com. Lots of coloricious blessings until next time. Bye.